Hey folks, so I picked up this Christmas ornament the other day, and it's a Kugel style ornament. Now, Kugel ornaments were made in Germany between 1840 and the early 1900s, and the word Kugel actually is German for round ball. But Kugel ornaments were made in other shapes as well, including grapes, pine cones, teardrops, etc., etc., etc. So, now, Kugel ornaments are worth anywhere from $50 to $300 on average, and some of them go upwards of $1,000 or more for really rare ones. So they're well worth looking for. Now, the problem is they made reproductions in India. So, is this a repro? With the repro sold for a total of $7.50 basically. So, is this a reproduction? Now, the way to tell from the research I did, and I'm not an expert in Kugel ornaments by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm just relaying the information that I've found out to you. Now, originals have a flush portion with the hole in it, or are raised slightly. So they've got a little tiny neck. The reproductions have about 1/4 inch, just like this one, making it a reproduction, but is about 1/4 inch with a rough top, whereas the old ones have a smooth portion, or smooth ridge. But the rough top is formed when they break the blowpipe off of the ornament, and they didn't go to the extra step of grinding it and polishing it off. So this is a Made in India one. They usually come with a little Made in India sticker on them, but that's easily removed, so you can't rely on that. Now, reproductions otherwise also have about 3 or 4 different embossing patterns, whereas the originals have embossed patterns as well as smooth caps. And they all have this little wire inside that is kind of splayed out, kind of in a Y shape, and is kind of springy, so it keeps everything together. This one, unfortunately, is glued, so I can't show you the inside portion. They're normally quite heavy, and the reproductions are heavy as well, so that's not a way to tell. But the Kugel ornaments themselves are heavy, and they have a mirrored finish inside, or kind of a silvered finish. They're unlike the mercury glass ornaments you see, the really thin glass ones. These have a good heft to them. They're actually quite heavy. The caps, by the way, are supposedly supposed to be brass. This one is steel. As you can tell, the magnet attracts. Brass does not attract a magnet. So, and it's got a faux or fake patina on it, kind of a plating or varnish. So, anyway, that's pretty much the way you can tell a reproduction from an original. And like I said, the originals are worth some pretty good money, so it's well worth keeping your eyes open for them. Anyway, hopefully you learned something from this video, and I'd appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and commented. And check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.